some more interesting news. How do you feel about marriage? What's the perfect age to get married? 3? Well, one father has married off his 3-year-old daughter to settle a dispute. I will now hand over to Anathika and Devanshi, who are interviewing one of our Amnesty specialists, Mrs. Abrams.
Hi, how was your day so far?
It's been very exciting, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about a 3-year-old girl who has been married off to a man because of family disputes. So what do you think about this?
I think it's a shocking situation. It's an obvious infringement of the child's rights. But I think that we probably need to think about the whole family situation. You know, what has prompted the father to think of such an awful thing to do to his child. So we need to perhaps look at what their economic situation is and what their social situation is, what cultural tradition he comes from, in order to understand the situation more fully.
Yeah, so what would you do if you were either in the girl's situation or the father's situation?
Well, if I was in, well, the girl is too young, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's only 3. If I was in the father's situation, I hope that I would seek advice from someone and perhaps find another way of solving my economic problems, and try to put myself in my daughter's position in several years' time when she's attached to someone she perhaps will not grow to love and doesn't want to be with.
Yeah, so do you think there's any way you can help?
I think that perhaps the best thing that I could do is to try and create awareness of the problem of forced marriages. So I would educate myself, try to educate my students, and try to bring attention to this sort of situation, particularly within organisations like Amnesty International. And I think if one is working towards a solution with a worthwhile organisation like Amnesty, the results can be greater.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you, Miss Abrams, for your help, and we hope you have a good day.
Thank you, Anathika and Devanshi, for that wonderful interview. Now we will hand over to Dia, who is interviewing some fellow sixth form Amnesty students.
Hi. Hi. How was your day so far?
It's good, thank you.
Okay, so here we're going to be discussing about a 3-year-old who has been married off by her father for family disputes. So what do you think about this?
Personally, I think it's quite bad that nowadays we have men marrying off their young daughters for no reason, such as family disputes. Even though it might be cultural, I just think that cultural impact doesn't have a difference on the person's human rights.
Yeah, how about you?
I mean, it's against loads of her human rights, so it's definitely wrong. It's quite hard to change her situation, because she's quite powerless.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so
how will this affect her human rights?
It affects it in many ways, because she's not given permission, saying that she could be married. She doesn't have the right of gender equality, so why is it a young girl, not a young boy, being married off?
And is there any way that we can stop this?
Putting pressure on the government. So if it's illegal, to really put pressure on the families to stop it from being in the culture, and to campaign. So for Amnesty, we'd campaign to make sure that she's free.
yeah, so thank you for your opinions and hope you have a great day.
Thank you so much, dear. And remember, we will be back later to discuss the controversial topic, grammar schools.